the Grammarian, none other than DTM Toastmaster Blake Smith.
The word of the day is not blurt. Okay, James got us started by recognizing the crowd, saying we had lots of beautiful faces. James needs to go to the eye doctor. We got some that are just outright stupendous. Nilafar, not an ersatz prayer, very good. Chris Smiles, doing his best unicorn impersonation back there. I hope I don't feel as stupid as I look. Yeah, bad news. Ersatz Dinger, Barbara Liston, very good. Carlos, the cupcakes are not ersatz. These are real cupcakes, the real deal. Then he started out by quoting Dr. Seuss. You know, you want to understand your audience, you want to speak to their level, he nailed it. Carson got up there, my metabolic rate is stuck, it's a musical thing. Kate ate cake, drank wine on the front porch, and no one would touch her because she was sick. Lonnie, we played putt-putt. For those of you that didn't know what it meant, it was musical sound effect. Alex, I was 21, which meant I could buy a chick a drink. And then he said, gonna get my little Araz on. I have no idea. Sean, biggest blessing was my viewpoint of life. Roxanne, gonna be dead a long time. That's true. Zig Ziglar says you're gonna be dead a lot longer than you're gonna be alive. You better figure out where you want to spend it right now, sports fans. You smell it. Dadgum, every guy in here was like, yes, her boyfriend showed up in the Batmobile? Come on! Oh, and we got competition for the close of the day between Kristen Stahl and Stephen Graham. Kristen, graduation is just around the corner. Green light! And then Stephen Graham just got up here and went, maybe. And then we all looked, and he realized at the same time we did, he was actually done, so then he went and sat down. Mark, I'm glad to be here. Jeff, I'm not bitter. Get the man a cupcake, he is bitter. He's getting all. Norman Vincent Peale quoted, promises are like babies in a theater, they should be carried out at once. I thought that was great. And then I was really worried that you were getting ready to talk about Toastmaster promises and you kept them in a trash can. The Scout promise, 27 words, Toastmasters 141, like 3 words you never hear from an attorney, free of charge. Great. I love attorneys using attorney humor. That's good. Perfect. I had perfect attendance in the Toastmasters Club till week 3. Carmelo Bernardo III. Nikki Ward, copious others. Efforts to court. You don't hear courting that frequently. Then you said something about your mom had to talk to the man she refuted. She probably rebuked him, because refute is an argument. Then you gave us some great alliteration, reveled in the reckless role, remember the rom-com, cakewalking through parenthood, stumbled through youth. I like that. Oxymoron of the day, our bachelor pad. Think about it. Restaurant, then you gave subsequently. Bruce McMillan, Mom was going to need some help. Scale and the beauty of the glacier. That was a great word picture, because it wasn't just, the glacier was big, the glacier was huge. The scale of it. And you had to apply your own mental scale. I like that, great icebreaker. If the bear starts to eat, you fight back. Reminds me of the Jerry Clower story about the preacher that was getting attacked by a grizzly bear in Yosemite. And he dropped to his knees and said, oh Lord, please make this bear a Christian. And there was a great light shone over the bear, and the bear said, oh Lord, for this meal which I'm about. Superhero architect, fantastic architecture of fantasy environments. That was great, Zach Morrison. This is not that seminar. I am not your guru. Tony Robbins, ersatz, proper usage. Checks coming in, and I was going down. Reality is yours, imagination is yours alone. Dan Wallace, I didn't know if it was going to be you or Jordan. Prostitute yourself with Aristotle, you won. Mark Shear, speech was peppered with humor. Someone's steak is ready. Tim Kleiner. All right, I'll be with you
I'm not
in a minute.
intimidated.
I know, I'm ignoring it. Tim Conyer. Roy Shearer.
Yes.
Who will be evaluating Bruce McMillan. So were you quizzing Roy or checking with us to see if we knew? Either way, the answer was Roy Shearer. Roy, 80 trips to China, they're beginning to think he's a spy. Sam, not an ersatz speaker. And I would love to say that the best evaluator vote went like a well-oiled machine. Unfortunately, I cannot, it did not, and that's the end of my report. Thank you.